Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So, hello and welcome everyone to today's info session on Hack NITP 3.0. This session is intended to help you clear your all doubts regarding what a hackathon is, what Hack NITP in general is. So, before we move on to the part where we answer your questions, first we'll talk about hackathons in general. Since you are people who are very new to the concept of hackathons, you do not really know much about what a hackathon is, what it aims to solve, and what benefits you can take out of it from that. And once we are clear with the definition of a hackathon, how it's beneficial for you, then we'll narrow down our talk towards what Hack and ITP in particular is, and what are the benefits that you're going to get from it, what are the events that we're going to have in here that can help you. And at the end, we are going to have a session of question answers in which you can ask your doubts either via chat or by raising your hand when we'll ask you to unmute yourself, and then we'll talk about it. So moving forward, first of all, let's understand how a hackathon works. You must have read the term, heard the term a lot, hackathon. It consists of two words, hack and thon. So it particularly means that it's kind of a marathon of hacking something, of building something by just putting in bits and pieces and making a just somehow okay product. So the entire idea here is that you have to solve a problem. You get a certain amount of time, which in our case is 60 hours in our hack and ITP. So you're going to get 60 hours and you have to build a solution to a problem. Now that solution can either be a hardware, it can either be a software. Now, since we are in a virtual scenario, we'll be focusing more on the software part. And in the software part also, it can range from a lot of things. Either it can be a full-fledged mobile application or a web application that you can install on your mobile phones or on your browsers to demonstrate, or it can even be a single simple Python script that solves a certain problem. So the key here is that you have to solve something. And now the question that can arise after this is, how do you begin with that? So for that, most hackathons have workshops and mentors. Mentors are people who guide you about how you can approach towards solving a problem, and workshops are meant to help you get the technical idea of how you can build your solution. So what you need to do is you have to attend those sessions, you have to talk out, reach out to the mentors, and then you have to finalize what problem you're going to solve and how you're going to solve it. And the only thing that we ask is that that problem should lie in one of our themes. Now, before we move on to the themes part, we have two platforms where this hackathon thing will be happening, because obviously we are all sitting in our homes and we need a place where we can collaborate, we can communicate, and we can finally submit things. So for collaboration, we're using Discord. Discord is kind of a, you can say, a workspace or a group chat where you can join in. You must have come across Slack by now. We're working in Teams right now. So Discord is an alternate version of Teams specifically, but it has its own features. It is entirely free for open source stuff and all that. So we have chosen to go forward with Discord. We have a link for Discord, which I think somebody will drop in the chat as well. So you can click on that link, you can join in there, and there, once you're in there, we'll have you divided out into separate smaller groups according to your teams, and then you can discuss during the hackathon. You can build something, you can discuss about the ideas, you can interact with the mentors, you can get notified about the sessions that we're going to have in workshops and all this stuff, and you can stay connected about the entire hackathon. The next platform is Deffolio. So in order to be eligible for the prizes that we're going to talk about later, and in order to be eligible for submitting a solution to a certain problem, you need to register at our page on Deffolio. Now, most of you would have registered already using our website, which is hackanditp.tech. That website has a button on the very top which says register with Deffolio. So you can click on that, fill the form, and register yourselves, or you can click on this link, hackanditp.deffolio.co, and you'll get the Deffolio version of our hackathon where you can sign up. So these are the two things that you need to take care of. That once you sign up on Deffolio, you have to make sure to join Discord, because we will be tracking everybody's progress, whether they are doing things ethically or not, using Discord, and we'll also be communicating entirely using Discord. So it will be good to have everybody at one place, and all the communications can be done smoothly. Now, coming back to themes that I just talked about, that we have a certain set of themes that you can build in, solve problems in. So we have 6 themes this year. The first one is education. You can build anything that falls into edtech sector. White Hat Junior has been quite the hype right now, so I'm pretty sure you know what edtech means. So you can build anything that solves a problem in the education sector. You can build anything that does something for making food arrangements, food management better. If you have something in mind that can help like take forward the idea of sustainable development, you can build something in that. Right now, people are losing jobs, people are looking for job switches and all that stuff. So if you have an idea that can solve this problem, or if you have anything else that can help people in finding and providing jobs better, there's employability theme for you. Then we have social security and awareness, which has been a quite an important issue since a long time. How people can stay secure while still being connected with the society, while still having interactions properly and all that stuff. And if your idea does not fall in any of the five, we have open innovation. Just that you need to make sure that this, whatever you're trying to build under open innovation, that actually solves some good problem. You cannot just build anything and just say that it falls under open innovation. That's not what it's meant for. You need to solve a problem, that is for sure. And if by chance that problem does not fall into the five categories, then we have the sixth one for you. That's open innovation. Now, as freshers, we understand you have joined quite late compared to other batches. You have not got much time how you can prepare for competitions like these. So there's a well-defined path that you can follow so that you can get things done right. The first thing is you have to plan properly. So you have to look for a problem first of all, and then think of a solution. Just think of it. Don't do anything. Just think of how you can solve that problem. Next, once you have an idea in your mind that yes, maybe this particular software that I'm thinking of that can solve the problem, then you get into specifics. You think of what exact tech stack can you use to build it. If you don't have much idea about tech stacks, just search it up on Google. I want to build, say, an internship platform. How do I build that? I'll need some web technologies. I'll need some backend. So just go through what Google tells you, how you can, what the tech stack you'll need to build it. And once you have that in mind, then list out the features. Like Internshala is one internship platform. Similarly, LinkedIn is another jobs platform, but both of them are different. They have their own set of features. So try to think about the features that you want to have in your platform and you think will be appropriate to build in that given time, 60 hours. You have to balance solving the problem as well as solving it in the set time, both together. Once you have this entire idea charted out that yes, you're going to solve this problem, you're going to use this tech stack, and this is the exact set of features you'll have in your solution, then you can get started and start building it. Make sure to build it only during the time that we are going to provide you during those 60 hours starting from 15 January. And anything that's built before that, if we get to know, if we are able to find it out, you will be disqualified. So it's best to plan things out, design things out. If you want to make prototypes, do it for sure before the hackathon. But the building part has to be done during the hackathon. We will not take any projects that have been built prior to that. Now, since we're done with the specifics of how the hackathon will go on, how you can participate, how you can prepare for it. Now, what do you get from it? Another question that's really important is if you're putting 60 hours of your time into that, and what are you gaining from it exactly? So one important thing that you're going to get from it is a series of mentorship sessions or workshops. So we have a list here, and this list in individual capacities will be shared with you over WhatsApp and other social media platforms as well. So this list essentially contains all the workshops that we are going to have, and these workshops are meant for you so that you can build your profile, you can get started with the technology. Say the first session is about personal branding. That's not related to building a product. It's about you, how you can improve as a professional. The second one, however, is about building a cloud connected AR VR app. So once you attend this session, you have an idea of how you can use certain technologies to build cloud apps. So maybe you can build your solution, whatever you're going to build in the 60 hours using this. So that's one thing there. Then we have other cloud computing, Flutter 101, all the different tech stacks that we can provide you guidance in. We have brought in here already. So do go through the schedule. We'll have it posted out on our social media channels soon. But we already are sending out individual posters for each of them, and the first two are already out. So make sure that you attend these. You get the most benefit out of this because this is being planned entirely for you. It's no like other than you, it's nobody else's benefit if somebody comes in and takes a workshop if you're not attending it. So the entire point of having these events is that you attend them, you learn from them, and then you use those skills to build something in the hackathon, and later build something else for yourself that might make you a better professional. So here's the list. If you want, you can take a screenshot, and then I'll move ahead. All right. So the interesting part is we have a lot of prizes. Hack NITP 3 has been the biggest hackathon that we have had till now in our college. Every year we have been improving, but this year we have taken a major leap, all thanks to your second year seniors that have been working hard day in, day out. So we have a great list of prizes that you can get just for participating. And these include whatever you're seeing on the screen here. The Taskade Pro is a task management tab. Then you have a REPL.it that's actually used to write code and share with people. So you have Rosenfield Media books, you have UASET courses. So there's a lot. If you just keep exploring with in the things that we're going to offer, the things that we are going to send out, you'll realize that we are giving out much more than we are actually asking from you. So it all depends upon you to grasp these things and make sure that you make the best out of these. And obviously, those are material things, but what's most important is that you are getting exposure to real-time projects and deadlines. If you build something and if you're able to build it successfully in 60 hours, then you for sure know how to manage teams, how to manage learning something and building it together, and how to manage time. That's a very big quality in itself. You are getting the experience of the tech stack that you will be working in. If you build an app in Android, then learning Android is one thing, and building something in it, that too on a very strict deadline, that's a totally different thing. You'll have much more exposure, and then when you are going to sit down in interviews and talk about this experience, this will obviously hold much more value. And of course, fun, because you'll be working in teams, you'll be working with your friends, you'll be working for solving real life problems. So it obviously is going to be very fun and very enjoying. So that's pretty much it. That's all from my side. Now we'll begin with the question answer session. So if you have any questions in your mind, you can drop them in the chat. If you have anything that you'd like to speak it out, just raise your hand and we'll get you here.
Yes, Deepak, unmute yourself.
Sir, I don't have any knowledge in, so would it be a good experience?
Deepak, the most important thing is the exposure. Even if you don't know anything for now, as we have already said that we have already have workshops lined up of all the tech stacks for you, so you can get a exposure of how a hackathon works, and in the next upcoming year, and you can also participate in all other hackathons which are actually listed on their folio. So once you get the exposure, you can simply know that how to manage things in just 36 hours or 60 hours in our case. So that's the main thing you will get to know.
So, sir, I should visit the workshops and then just this time not participating.
No, actually I am saying that you can visit the workshop, and yeah, you can participate, because see, there's nothing like that you will have to, it is compulsory to make a certain level of project. There is no compulsion. You can simply make an HTML file, you can simply make an app, you can simply make a design and anything like that. So that's the whole thing, what hackathon is. And there
Okay,
is no
sir.
compulsion that you know the things. For example, you know, have you any idea of the documentation? For example, as we have explained you about GitHub, I have already said that you have many of the codes. You can get codes of many projects there. Have you
Yes, sir.
explored that? So in hackathon, the main thing agenda of ours is to build a solution, and it depends on us how we build it. So if you will get a clear idea of how to explore the things. So yeah, proceed and take part in the hackathon, and we are always there for you. If you are solving anything or you need guidance about any take steps, we will be helping you there.
So, one more doubt, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
Deepak.
actually, sir, we are the freshers and we don't have that many friends in the institute. So, sir, is it
Okay.
a team competition, sir?
Say we have actually kept the competition, like you can participate in the team of alone or in the team of two, three, or four. So if you are not getting team, or if you want us to form a team, then yeah, we can provide you that. But if we have the like-minded people, for example, if we get two people, a person from first year who are not in any team, then we can provide you a team. We can form you a team.
Okay,
As
sir. Thank you.
let us get. Okay, Deepak. Yeah, Ravin, unmute yourself and ask the question.
Sir, what are the prerequisites that we should must have for any software development or for make any apps? So we doesn't know. We are just learning about some languages only from that now.
See, regarding that, the minimum requirement. So the minimum requirement of anything is actually it's minimum. So you generally need an exposure. For example, if you want to make an web app, the most basic thing is HTML. If you know HTML, you can build a simple thing from that. And similarly for Android app, if you know Java, you can make a app from that. So the minimum is always minimum, but if you want to make something big, that will require your experience. So here is the thing, the main thing is that in the workshops you have seen that there is a workshop named how to build an AR/VR app in 15 minutes, right? So in that workshop they will be telling how their toolkit can help you to build an app in 15 minutes. And talking about the data stacks in detail, as we have already said, the community persons and organizer of this hackathon, that means HackSlash and DSA. We have already said that we have your induction test, and after that we will be having 1.5 months of study sessions and comprising of all the tutorials and the demo project in all the departments for you. So you will get the whole exposure of every tech stack that you need to know of building a full-fledged app. So I think Ravinder, I have cleared your doubt. If you have anything else to ask, you can continue.
No, sir.
Okay then.
Shivam
Yeah,
is asking about the format of the project. So Shivam, there's no format of the project that you have to submit. You have to just make sure that you're putting in a few things. You need to submit the actual code that you have built. So whatever software, whatever code you have written, that has to be uploaded into a Git repository, mainly GitHub, GitLab, anything that is public, and share that link on the Folio portal. You will be guided about it after the hackathon is over. And you need to make sure that you're submitting in some demos, some video recordings of how your app works. And there's no technical documentation needed. You don't need to write anything and then tell us how it works. You just have to show it working and submit the code. That's all. And obviously, yes, you'll need a PPT. So you'll have to present what idea you have worked upon, how you have solved the problem, and those things. So we have a 4-page format for the PPT, which will be shared during the hackathon only.
Thank you, sir.
yes, so Raj, continue.
Sir, actually, sir, we are learning just C language right now. Sir, how can we get the exposure of now making apps and other things
See,
since it is starting from
see,
8?
you will be getting exposure in the hackathon and the workshop stage which are lined up together with it. I'm not saying that you will have to get exposure from different places. You will get that exposure in the hackathon, and that exposure comprises of how to manage the things, how to be concise in 60 hours, how to utilize the most of your time. That's the main exposure that you will get. And that exposure is necessary, let me explain you with an example. For example, you are working in a software company and there's a software crash. For example, the software which you have built and it has been crashed. So if you are not aware, and if you are not capable of working 24 hours for a day, then how will you fix that? Are you understanding that? So that's the
Yes.
main exposure that needs to begin, and that you will gain here. Yeah, okay, okay. I think that's all. Yes, Deepak. If you have any more doubt, you can ask. Yes.
Sir, I don't have that much knowledge in a language. So can I take the help of Google to have some code or?
Yeah, that's what I explained. I think Ravindra has asked that question earlier. So you can take help of Google, you can take help of GitHub, you can take help of anything that you want. The main thing is that you need to build a solution, and solution needs because our developer is not that much capable in single thing. You can't make the whole. For example, in ML you need library for web. In all tech stack there are libraries, but you can can't write the whole library in 60 hours. So yeah, you can use Google or anything you want.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, Asmita.
So I request you to please elaborate on the tracks that we are being provided with.
So, do you want to know about the take stacks or the themes which we have listed here that are the education for the sustainable development?
Sir, I'm talking about the tracks, not the themes.
See,
Tracks, essentially, we did discuss about having a few tracks, which were one of it was blockchain, one of it was AR/VR, and we had an ML track and a general track, which was Android web and everything. So we have four tracks there, but there's nothing specific about it. You have to make sure that your idea falls in these themes, and these themes are only what is important. Tracks, if you mean tech stack by what you're saying tracks, then it's totally up to you what you want to build in. We are not restricting you to use a certain technology to build something. But yes, if you use AR, VR, we do have a special price for that. If you use blockchain, we have a special price for that. And same for ML. But if you are using anything else, it's not restricted. You can make use of anything you want. Just have a solution. That's all we need.
Okay, sir, thank you.
okay then. Yes, Deepak, you have also raised your hand. So, is there any more doubt? If you have any more doubt, you can simply ask, or regarding anything. For example, if you have any trouble in their folio or Discord, or you are not understanding what channels are, because in Discord we have already written that you need to have a text channel and a voice channel on the Discord. That will meant not only for the hackathon, it will be used for evaluation purposes, and there also a music board from the use of that you can play music in your channels. So if you have any
Discord
doubts
is actually
regarding
a
the
very fun software. So make sure that you explore what Discord is, how those channels work, how you can communicate on the voice channels and how on the chat, how many bots we have in there. There are different kinds of channels. So please make sure that you give some time into exploring how that works, because you'll be spending those 60 hours talking to each other, communicating over that app only. And you have to be very fluent with it. You have to make sure that you don't have any doubts about how to use it, because those 60 hours you should be focusing on how to build your solution, not how to understand the platform. So make sure you explore it thoroughly.
So where to submit a solution or the code or anything app that we will make?
Devfolio will provide you a link. We will send you the link at the end. So the hackanitp.devfolio.co, that link only will start taking in solutions at the end of the hackathon. But we will instruct you once you are in Discord. There you will get all the instructions about how to submit, what things you have to provide, and how your PPT should be, and everything else.
And sir, you told that to record a video of how our app works or the program runs or anything. We'll record and send that video also together.
Yes, we might provide you a Google Drive link maybe, or some place to upload your videos also. We'll need the videos to know how your project works.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. About the tech stacks, if you are worried about that you don't know much about how software development works and how you can build an app, don't worry about it. We will have mentors also. We will have seniors who will be guiding you in your channels. You just have to make sure that you have some friends, you have a team, and you are in there. and you have a solution. You have just a vague idea of how you're going to solve the problem. Now, for the specifics, we'll have many people who can help you out. We'll have judges also will be giving in feedback, and we'll have mentors who will be helping you decide your tech stack. Maybe you build something, provide you with documentation, all that stuff. And you can always refer to Google. There's no restriction that you cannot like you have to write everything by your heart. That's not the case. You just have to make sure you do not copy something exactly. Like you do not download somebody's project and submit it here. That won't work. But you can look for solutions on Stack Overflow on Google generally, and you can build your things.
So, so before it,
Yes.
we have to do any registration.
Yes, you have to do a registration on Devfolio page. The link I've mentioned is hackanitp.devfolio.co. Or if you cannot find the link there, you can simply go to hackanitp.tech. We have a registration button on the website. Smita, do you have more questions?
No, sir.
Okay, fine.
If anyone had any more doubts, you can ask now.
Sir, is it necessary to submit a GUI based app? Can we submit just a snippet of code?
See, if that code gives a solution, then you can simply submit that code. But yeah, can you tell me that how your a snippet of code will solve a problem? For example, as the themes are provided, or
So exactly the whole problem, but just like suppose I decide to code something on the track of suppose ML, so that can be incorporated on a larger in some larger app. So just a part of that code will be contributed from my side like that.
yeah, you can do that. Say, actually, as we have already mentioned that you have to make a PowerPoint presentation and a video. So make sure that your code snippets you can could explain the whole code snippet that how your code is actually solving the problem. So that will be required from your side.
Sir, sir, can we
Yes, Reka.
sir, we are supposed to make Android app as well as website both, or we have to make only one?
Say you are not supposed to make actually any more than one, but if you want to say, as we have already explained that we have the themes, so the main thing that is only required from you is that providing a solution for anything. For example, in email, as Shivam has already has said that he will be submitting a snippet of code. The same thing will be in the form of email also. For example, in email, the models is made in a single page app. For example, in a single Jupyter notebook page. So in that case, you can simply make a single app. It doesn't matter that you are making a web app or an Android app or an AR app.
What I would like
Am
to
I
add
clear?
in here is that you can make anything you want for sure. You can submit even a snippet that would work. But do remember that this is a competition. There are other teams that are participating in it along with you. So if you are limiting yourself to just a snippet, there might be people who are building more than that, and you might get behind in the race. So try to find a balance between not too much and not too little. Make whatever you feel like is good, but make sure that you do not fall behind other people.
Yes, whoever not joined Discord and you are here, so I will say you to join the Discord and check out there. You will see that even professionals, working professionals are also participating in the hackathon. So that's the thing. So you can keep, you should keep that in mind also. Yeah,
And we are not official on this yet, but if everything goes well, then in the next week we might even declare solid cash prizes, and they will be in big amounts. So I think that should be enough to motivate you to learn in whatever time we have and then participate in here.
Excuse me, sir.
yes, one.
So you told that we can work on any project in a team. So it is necessary that the members of the team should be of this college only, students of this college.
No, no, it is not mandatory
Can be
because
any of my friends from another college.
yeah, yeah, you can collaborate with any of your friends, and the same case will be with all other teams also because the hackathon is not only college based for now. This hackathon was college based in the previous years, but in this year we have made it globally. So you will have participants from all over the India and also apart from.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Asmita.
I wanted to ask that whether the themes will be like given to us or we can select our own themes and work on that.
You can select your own themes out of the six.
So, sir, on that basis, we will be provided these problem statements.
No, actually, there is no scope of problem statement. You can simply select on a theme and work on any problems that theme has. For example, you can build a. Let me give an idea. For example, in social security and awareness, you see there are many types of women empowerment things and promotional things. For example. Andolan types. So you can
Yes, sir.
build a simple app that promotes that, or a simple app that scraps out the all the social illness of the society. You can think of that because we have so that we have kept the themes so that you can have a larger idea sets. You can think upon that, and you will get an idea very easily.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So can you please show that page once again where the themes were written?
Yes, sir.
Yep, just a second. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
so if you want to make some our project in health theme, that we can do. That is not mentioned here. I'm saying that.
You can keep it in open innovation.
Okay, sir.
That's why we have open innovation team, so that you can select anything if you want apart from these five teams. So one thing I would like to tell you about Discord: if you get any problems in Discord, you can simply tag at the organizers, and all the organizers of the hackathon will be pinged about that. So you can tag out simply at the organizer, and they can help you out. When is it going to be held? It is going to be held. The hackathon will be from 5th January 6 p.m. to 18th January. Actually, the whole timeline is listed on website. 60 hours. Yeah. Here it is. And similarly for joining Discord, you can see the logo here of Discord. You can simply click on that and it will navigate you to Discord. And same for the folio button, as has already mentioned. Here it is.
So,
Yes.
sir, I am unable to log in to Defolio जो है.
Have you created your account on the folio? If that's not the
Sir, I
case,
am
then
trying to create, sir, but it is showing that this email ID has used.
so it means that you have already signed up for the folio. Just sign in. You have forgotten the part. So
Sir,
yes,
it is
Deepak.
asking for a resume, so we have to make a
You can make a resume as Google Docs provide us the template for making a resume. You can simply use that also. For example, coming yeah, sorry, also showing on no resume builder.
and sir, it is asking for tech technical skills. So should I put the skills that I am learning?
Yeah, you can put the skills which you are learning.
It is asking for 5 skills, but I am only learning C and C++ language, like both languages. So what to put?
It would, I think it would not be compulsory. But if it is compulsory, you can put five choices of your own. For example, if you want to learn in the field in which you will be working on, it's not necessary that we will be judging you on any of that cases. The whole judgment will be only on the hackathon basis. It is for the participation. It is the procedure of the folio, and so you will have to follow that. That's the thing.
Yes, yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
So this is our page on the Defolio platform. You can sign up through here also. You have all the links and everything when applications close and every other detail here. This is the submissions page. This will get activated once the hackathon is about to end, and then you can submit here only. But for this, you don't need to worry about it right now. We'll come into this in detail once the hackathon begins.
Okay, then if you don't have any doubts, then see you in the hackathon, or else we will be waiting here for 5 more minutes. If you don't have any doubts, then you can leave, or if you have any doubts, then you can continue.
Sir,
Yes, Ravi.
Yes, Raman.
sir, first we have to make a profile and develop you, then after on decode. Na?
See, you can join Discord before registration, but yeah, you have to do both the things for participating in hackathon. Register on the folio and join the Discord. And after joining the Discord, please don't forget to visit the rules section because there is something important there. You will get the how you will get your own text and voice channel or are mentioned there.
See, a good way to do this would be just log into hacknitp.tech. You have apply with the folio button here, click on it, fill the form, continue, and then register. Once that's done, come back to this hacknitp.tech, click on this button, and you'll be into Discord. Only two things that you have to do. Clear now?
Okay, sir.
Yes, topic. Topic, unmute yourself and speak if you have something to say.
There are more questions, please drop them in the chat or raise your hand, we can take them up, or we'll end in a few minutes.
Yes, topic regarding helping, we have already said that you will have the mentors. So if you will get stuck in solving any of the issues, you can take help of the mentors or any one of us. We will be there for you. All right then. If you will get any more dots after this session, you can ask us on Discord. We will be there for you. And for now, we will be ending this session. Thanks for joining and
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.